Check out this headline. Brian Jean overtaking Jason Kenney in UCP leadership race survey. It's based off a ThinkHQ poll commissioned by Metro News. Let me quote from the article. A new ThinkHQ Metro News poll found that if Albertans were choosing a leader for the UCP today, former Wild Rose leader Brian Jean would likely claim victory and might even have enough overall support to win a provincial election. Jean had 51% of the support from 1,136 participants, compared to fellow candidate Jason Kenney, who trailed 19 percentage points behind with 32% of the vote. Well, it sounds like Brian Jean has the leadership in the bag then. Not exactly. Let me quote from the survey itself. UCP leadership selection will take place through a vote of the membership. There is no way of reliably sampling this group of Albertans without an up-to-date party list. But instead, Metro leads with the 19% margin stats from the so-called general population sample, and it's not until the third last paragraph that the reader finds out it's the UCP membership who are selecting the leader, not the general population. The stats show that margin declines once you take a look at likely UCP voters. According to this chart, 54% would vote for the new unified party if Jean was leader, with Kenney following him at 42%. And what's more telling is this data that shows past members of both the Wild Rose and Progressive Conservatives are dead split on who to vote for, with both candidates gaining 42% of the support from the people that actually matter in this contest. So they're tied when you count previous members. What's also very important to take into consideration is that anyone can sign up to take these surveys. Right on the second page, the poll says, panel source, Voice of Alberta and Angus Reid Forum. What is Voice of Alberta? Here's the site right here. Fill in the blanks and you're good to go. So this isn't just a random group of Albertans taking these surveys here. Another thing, Metro trots out Associate Professor of Policy Studies at Mount Royal University, Lori Williams' useless analysis where she explains Jean is so many points ahead of Kenney that it means momentum is in his favor. The expert then goes on to talk about how undecided voters can view Jean as a better candidate to win, and that Kenney's non-position on hot-button LGBTQ issues have possibly hurt his popularity. Right, because what people are doing in their bedrooms is on the minds of every Albertan right now amidst sky-high unemployment rates and a failing economy. Did Williams even read the polling? Maybe Metro approached her with their misrepresented information, but her statements couldn't be further from the truth. ThinkHQ's own data shows that no matter who the leader of the UCP is between Jean and Kenney, they'll win the next election. These graphs show that Brian Jean would have 53% support from the decided sample, and 49% would support the United Conservatives under Jason Kenney. And in the case of the 4 percentage point deficit of Kenney compared to Jean, those votes get redistributed by 1% each to the Liberals and NDP and 2% to the Alberta Party. This 4% is hardly momentum in Jean's favor that Williams claims it to be. What is clear, though, is that this is a two-way race, with the other two candidates, Calgary lawyer Doug Schweitzer sitting at only 13% among members, and Jeff Callaway at 3%. Actually, according to ThinkHQ, Schweitzer would tie the NDP, Callaway would lose to them by 1%, and both contenders would see undecided spike if chosen leader. So what does this all mean? The mainstream media will go out of their way to veil the real stats in order to campaign for their favorite people, when the reality is that this leadership race is still up to the members to decide. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for our Rebel Canada YouTube channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss an update on the United Conservative Party leadership race.